What's cracking, everybody?
Hey.
What's up? Hey, this is our first release on our new home, Buzzsprout. Not that y'all care about that.
Yeah, no. I feel like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, well.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's kind of big for us. Yeah, for y'all, it's not. You know what I mean? But it does matter if you found us in the history or the places and travel podcast category. Right. So that matters a little bit. So thank you. But anyway, did you know that I'm going to explain after we play our intro music?
Okay.
But did y'all know that the statue on top of the old Montgomery Ward and Company catalog house is called the Spirit of Progress and is
one of three?
The one of three statues that exist.
Well, I know.
You know.
Because I saw it.
I mean,
you told me.
Yeah, I did. But do y'all even know what my old Montgomery Ward house is? I guess you don't. You gonna learn today, mother.
Yeah.
As our dog growl in the back,
right.
She sound like a DMX video. 77 flavors, let's get it.
It's Sarah.
And it's Dario.
And we traveled through all of Chicago's 77 community areas. We shared some great stories and took you to our favorite restaurants.
But you know what? There's more Chicago history and food to discover.
So join us as we connect you to the greatest city in the world.
You know why? Because this is 77 Flavors of Chicago. Yeah, buddy. We back.
Yeah, buddy.
Back again. Yeah, man.
Ooh,
yeah.
I say the days are long.
Yeah, these some long ass days.
The years are short, though.
The years are short?
Yeah, that's what they say. They say the days are long, but the years are short. So the years go by quickly, but the days go by slow.
Yeah, October went by fast as hell.
Fast as hell.
God damn.
Like it got somewhere to be.
It's Halloween Eve.
Yeah.
God dog.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's wild as hell.
Today I went to Target to pick up some dog food, and they had Christmas pajamas out.
I mean, to be honest with you, Home Depot had Christmas.
No, I know. Costco has had Christmas since August. So,
that's ridiculous.
It is what it is.
Y'all, I mean,
but it's just like, let's be in the moment.
Yeah.
I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas person. I love, not for the Jesus part, but the other stuff. Not that I don't care about Jesus being born, but it's like not what I...
Yeah.
I mean...
yeah. I mean, I feel like I just want my holidays in order. I want to celebrate them in order.
Except you don't celebrate any of them, but that's...
I would if they was in order. Like I would if they had their shit together. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, here we go.
Right on cue.
Yeah. Puppy want to be involved in the podcast.
He has major FOMO. We have the most FOMO-y dog ever.
Yeah, for real.
He always wants to be in the events of what's happening.
Now people gonna be like, man, just help your dog out, man. Just help your dog out. We gonna help him out. We gonna help him out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so before you even ask, I'm gonna tell you what the best part of my week was. I think that's your usual question, like what is the best part of my week? And I would say this week we went apple picking, which today, or the day that we went, was the last day that you could go apple picking at the orchard that I wanted to go to, which is the same one that we went to last year.
Yeah.
Actually, same group of friends, plus your sister.
Yeah, that was
and
fun.
Her boyfriend. And so that was really, really fun. It started off a little chilly and rainy.
That rain lasted all the way through.
No, it stopped at some point.
It did. It stopped right when we really started walking.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Yeah. But we got some apples, we got some cider donuts, we got some popcorn, we got a pie. We went a little crazy. As soon as we went to check out, I was like, "You got it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom." Yeah. I pulled the.
Yeah. The dine and dash, whatever. But no, it was honestly, that was very fun. That was very fun. I think one of the best thing about
that's the only reason I'll go to Indiana. Promise you that much.
Yeah, you really want to go there. Ladies love apple picking.
What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what the hell I said.
You mean like intrinsically, as someone that's born a lady, I like to apple pick?
You ain't about to do that. You ain't about to pigeonhole me in the corner here.
See? Don't say pigeonholey things.
I said ladies like apple picking. And what is wrong with that?
Like it's, I don't know.
It's accurate. That's what the hell it is.
I just think that everyone enjoys apple picking if they enjoy apple picking.
That's very true. Not
all people like apple picking.
That's very true. Me. I'm all.
You always have fun though.
I do. Well, I have fun anywhere I go.
That's facts. You just give me a hard time getting there.
No, I don't. No, I don't give you a hard time. I don't give you a hard time. It's a hard time planning.
No, because you do like 0% of the planning, but it's hard for you to mentally get to the point where you want to go.
That's what I'm saying.
But once you go, you always have fun, and you're always the funnest person there.
I'm always the funnest.
But when I tell you,
anywhere.
It's an hour drive to that place. When I tell you, Dario said one word on the drive there. On the drive back, he couldn't stop talking.
What do you mean? I said one word.
You said one word the entire time in the car. You said one word.
I was locked in.
To what?
To driving.
But on the way back, you didn't stop talking.
Hey, let me tell you something. Your boy got up to 100, didn't even realize I was going 100.
I was like, what is going on?
But first of all, it was okay. It was all right.
The speed limit was 55.
Man, it's Indiana. They don't be getting you for that.
That's where they get you. If they're going to get anyone, it's going to probably be you.
Yeah. Look, you said it without saying it.
I mean, yeah.
Well, what you trying to say?
Called Indiana.
Indiana, hell no.
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you're from Indiana and you listen to this podcast, I'm so sorry you live there. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, honestly, Indiana they rocking with us a kind.
You know what the problem is? Is I've never been anywhere in Indiana other than the apple picking place. So like my opinion is based entirely off of nothing.
Indiana is,
and I'll admit that.
Indiana is dope, actually. I'm sorry.
I think Indianapolis could be cool.
Yeah.
I know they have some like peach picking location. See, it's all about fruit centered for me. Like, I can't imagine what is in Indiana inland.
I can't imagine that
we
either.
could.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I mean, Wisconsin got a lake. Indiana kind of got the lake. I don't know.
Yeah, I will say this. If we talk about places, if they listen to us, man, shout out to Germany and the UK.
Why?
Because they got some spins on us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they got some spins. Got some pretty nice spins. You know what I mean? So hey, we'll take it. Shit. And for those here in America, shout out
better.
No. Shout out to Paddock Lake, Wisconsin, and in Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy.
That is wild.
That's wild.
Well, let's get into it.
Yeah,
let's get into it.
Yeah, you ready to get into it?
You might have to skip 15 minutes today.
No, I think we did. I think we on point. Yeah, only 7. You know what I mean? Yeah, 7 and a half, 7 and a quarter. 3/4. I took the scenic route with that one. So to piggyback off the answer here, y'all. The trivia question today: did you know that the statue on top of Montgomery Ward, old Montgomery Ward Catalog House, is called the Spirit of Progress and is one of 3 statues in a quote-unquote family? And now here's some more facts for you about that. There were 3 statues that were made from a single idea or weather vane. That's what that thing is called.
Weather vane?
Yes, that's what it's called. Anyway, the first one was called Diana, the goddess of the hunt. It was on top of, get this, the agricultural building in 1893 at the World's Fair.
Yeah.
Now, what they did was they liked that the person liked that was on top, that had it on top of there, was like, yo, that's dope. We should do another one. And they moved it, they created another one in the likeness of Diana and that first one. Damn. And they put it on top of the Montgomery Ward's Michigan Avenue building in 1900, and that one was called the Progress Lighting the Way of Commerce. And then the third one,
long ass name.
Yeah, it is. The third one, which I led off with, the Spirit of Progress, was on top of, like I said, the Montgomery Ward and Company Catalog House in 1928. So there's the 3. If you ever see that one, you didn't see them all. They changed a little bit.
The other two are gone, yeah?
Other 2 are gone. This one is the only ones in there. And like I said, they were weather vanes. So
what does that mean?
It's the thing that... Yeah, that's what it was.
It tells you what direction...
Whole video, I could not figure out what the hell that was.
It's like the thing that tells you what direction the wind is going.
East, west, north, or something. Yeah, that's pretty dope. So, and there gives some context as to what we're going to be talking about today. Montgomery Ward. So, let's... Montgomery Ward is a staple amongst a lot of Chicagoans, particularly old Chicagoans. You know what I mean? If you're a young cat, you probably don't know
You probably don't know what a young cat means.
Yeah,
You're a young cat because you probably haven't heard that since the 1950s movie that your grandfather used to put on the TV.
Wow. I did age myself a little bit on there. I be saying old people shit, don't I?
Today you were singing an old people song all morning.
What song was I singing?
I don't remember. But
I got 5 on it.
Yeah, that one.
Messing with that Indomie. That's a bop. I don't care what nobody say.
I didn't say it wasn't a bop.
I'm also old because I said bop. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Montgomery Ward was founded by Aaron Montgomery Ward in 1872. And if you don't know, I'm gonna put you on. It was a mail order service, the only mail order service. And honestly, I didn't know that. I knew they started out with catalogs, but I didn't know it was mail order only. Also, the cool thing about how they how he did that, in case you're wondering, is he used the old post office rural routes. So like he kind of like
rural routes.
Yeah. They were free, so he basically used
Were
that.
They?
Yeah, he used that to get the deliveries done.
What does that mean? Like he would send it off with the postman that would go to the rural
like
routes?
When they were running rural, everything was rural back in 1872. You know what I mean? Like so, and keep in mind, Chicago was super rural. That was a year after the fire.
Damn.
So
Damn.
we were barren. Stop.
You know what's funny? I don't know if you saw it, but someone on our story, one of our posts commented, I wish Chicago would go back to to being a prairie land. I would be like, you want marshes, my guy? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You want prairie? I don't think the people understand that. Like, it wasn't just prairie. It was marsh, swamps. Like it was
stanky.
You can't live there.
No, it was wild.
What do you want? What does that mean?
It's your people. The comment section is different, man.
White people love to say the good old days. That's the problem.
Damn.
They love the good old days.
You know,
when nobody had rights, except for them. Get out of here.
We was making the rights up as we go.
I miss 1863. What the fuck? Are you talking
okay,
about,
sure
sir?
you do. Sure you do.
And also, it's like not someone that follows us. It's just like a random person commenting.
Yeah, the comment section be lit sometimes.
It is lit. I watch it and I'm like, this is so entertaining.
And they was like, yo, they gave one fact and then tangent.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The business. Let's talk about the business. So obviously, the Montgomery Ward business went very well. So well that the catalogs had grown to 240 pages. And had about 10,000 plus items. Wow. Like crazy. So they really kicked off this catalog thing. Like they came out the gate with it. But keep this in mind. It don't take long for somebody to catch on to your ass and be like, hey,
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So they had about 2 decades, just about 2.5 decades of freedom. You know what I mean? Until 1896, when guess what? Sears started their own catalog.
I didn't know Sears was that old. And when I was younger, I always confused Sears and Marshall Fields. I thought they were the same.
I mean, they basically are the same.
No, and I thought like literally they were the same. Like it was called Sears Marshall Fields.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know
how like Carson's had 2 names?
Yeah.
I thought this
Carson Perry Scott.
Yeah.
Did you know like on the East Coast it's called Boston?
Boston what?
Boston something? Yeah.
Really?
And they got the logo is the same and everything. Huh. I don't even know if Carson Perry Scott is still around, but
it's not. But do you know what also has that? So, you know how we have TJ Maxx here? In Europe, it's called TK Maxx.
What?
Why? I think they already had a TJ.
That sounds like a typo. That sounds like somebody trying to bring it over.
Max.
And they made the signs and everything and was like, hey, look.
Well, we gotta go with it.
We gotta do this now.
They misordered thousands of signs.
They was like, it's gonna cost us more to try to change this shit.
I guess so.
They got to reorder the signs. They got to go through the paperwork again. They was like, fuck it, TK.
That's facts.
But Sears started, right? They were now. Here's the thing: they started beating wards, right? They started beating Montgomery Ward, and it didn't really stop Montgomery Ward because Montgomery Ward was like the first to do it. So by 1904, Montgomery Ward, check this out, y'all. This is a big number in 1904. They had grown to 3 million catalogs.
Wow.
3 million. They shipped 3 million catalogs at that point. And here's the thing: not only did they ship 3 million catalogs, but at 240 pages, 10,000 products, that shit was about £4.
They should have not done the catalogs and saved their money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a ton of money on printing alone.
That is, and imagine back in the day.
No, I can't.
Boy, back in the day, that shit probably was like, that was a lot.
A lot.
So what they do with all these catalogs? How did they get all these catalogs and to produce them? They needed a space big enough. 1908, the business obviously was doing so well, they had to make the move. And that's when they moved and had a building built right along the river right there, a 1/4-mile long building. And they called it the Montgomery Ward and Company Catalog House. If you're wondering where it is, you probably seen this going down Chicago over the bridge by the Tribune Tower, by the Tribune publishing printing facility.
Tower.
Yeah, not the tower. But the location is 618 West Chicago Avenue there. So you can go check it out, and you can see the big weather vane that's on top of the building there. Yeah. Now it's all residential, and pretty cool fact that if you take the architectural tour, which is, in my opinion, the dopest tour in Chicago.
It really is. And now during the fall, it's on sale because it's cold. So it's cheaper to go now if you want to go. But on the tour, when we took it, the docent that gave the tour was saying how using that building as an example is whenever you're looking at a building and you see a balcony that's attached by wire cords, that means that that building has been repurposed and it was not residential to begin with. And so that's when I learned that fact, and now I tell it to everyone that will listen. Like, did you know?
But that's a cool thing to know. That's a really cool thing to know, because like I always wondered, how did they get those? How strong are those the tension on those?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to stay up there. And when you look at it, that shit looks scary.
That shit look. Balconies don't make sense to me anyway.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand unless there's the only balconies I trust are the ones where there's a V like they're creating like a 45-degree angle.
You said it got
at the bottom. Down there, yeah, there needs to be a wedge at the bottom. I don't trust. How are you free hanging?
Yeah,
like, what is the weight?
They got the beams.
No, but like what beams?
The steel beams. Like sometimes they just put the steel beams.
No, but sometimes that shit free hanging.
No, it ain't free hanging. You think they just building outside the building?
Yes.
No, that's not how it go. There's some support there.
I'm sure there's metal in the ground.
Right.
But like it gotta have a weight limit. You know what I mean? What is the weight limit?
It should.
Also, over the years, I'm sure that shit deteriorates.
I mean, not really. I mean, unless you like reckless with it.
Well, have you met the human race?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just do not trust free hanging
them bad boys
limbs of buildings.
Those be the people that end up on the 9 o'clock news. That's let them keep on doing what they do.
You just keep saying old people shit.
No, why you said people don't watch the 9 o'clock news?
No, they don't.
I don't even watch the news, the 9 o'clock news. Shit.
No one watches the 9 o'clock news.
But back to that building. It was the headquarters for Montgomery Ward for quite a while. 1904 to 1974. 1908, I'm sorry, to 1974. And that building, if you want to go check it out, it's one of the more historic buildings in Chicago. It was a national landmark in May 2000. So at the turn,
we couldn't find the plaque though.
I bet you it's on the inside.
Probably.
Yeah, it's got to be on the inside.
That's weird. Why would it be on the inside? Put it on the outside door.
Yeah. Well,
there also doesn't feel like there's an actual like front door to the building. It's like it's almost like the side because it's not on Chicago Ave. It's not the main door.
You know what I just thought saying that it's a national landmark. It's not a Chicago landmark.
But they still the national landmarks still have.
They
plaques.
still do have the plaques, but the plaques for those are not. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Chicago plaques,
I guess
you put them on the wall. You know what I mean? A building close by the door. But in the other plaques, like, for example, the Glesson House.
Sorry.
That one is just in the lawn. On like a.
That is in the lawn.
Yeah. Like that plaque is in the lawn. And
that's
then,
facts.
What's the other one we just saw right by the Glesson House? The Florence Hotel. That one.
That's not by the Glessner House.
Oh, yeah. What am I talking about? The fuck? I don't know. My brain was thinking, but the Florence Hotel. Remember that little thing that we saw with Michael Belandic? That one is not even. It's close. Just in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is inside. But hopefully we can ask somebody. Can you let us announce?
If you guys know, if anyone lives there that listens to this podcast, let us know.
And send us a picture if that's the case.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to trespass.
No, right. I mean, I'm trying to trespass, but like I just want to get caught.
I want to know for sure if what I'm trespassing for is worth it.
I'm just telling somebody if they try to catch us. I'm doing it for the bit. We're 77 flavors of Chicago.
I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out
The
of
fuck
here.
is a 77?
The fuck is a 70?
Well, let me tell you about it. That's what it's the podcast. We go all over.
Card. Let me tell you.
So let's talk about what happened
should
next.
Dress up and do door-to-door sales.
You know what? That should be a Halloween costume. We come as ourselves with a podcast, Mike, and we just have a mic attached to us, both of us, and just start talking about the history of these places. Did you know your house
pretentious as hell?
No. It's not pretty well.
Who are you? Myself.
Myself. You don't know? Here's a podcast card. Anyway, continuing. So they success is happening, right? 1900s. Montgomery Ward is kicking off. They doing their thing. Catalogs flying. They got a new warehouse. They doing their thing. But competition is still there. Sears is still applying pressure. So they had to kind of pivot and say, hey, we got to try something else. Yeah. So they said, if we selling like that, let's do a retail store. People come out to retail. So that's what they did. 1926, they started retail. And guess where their first store was?
Where?
Plymouth, Indiana. Shout out to Indiana. We foreshadowed the hell out of that. Plymouth, Indiana. Pretty dope that they started their first store there. Now, here's the thing. This is crazy growth. I mean, especially back in the day. 1926, they started their first retail store. 1928, 2 years later, they had 244 stores.
Wow.
Yeah. That's out of control.
That's a ton of stores.
That's a ton of stores, right? 1929, the flagship store here in Chicago, Michigan Avenue, that's the one I was telling you about.
Yeah.
With the statue was put on top of. That opened up right here in 1929. In 1930, guess what happened? So, obviously, they got like a little 3-year run that's going crazy right now. 4-year, you count 1930, they booming, right? So their competition was like, hey, let's bury these motherfuckers, right? So that's what they did. That's what they tried to do. Sears actually came to him and said, hey, let's merge. And guess what?
Let me buy you.
Let's buy you. We sick of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all not going to sustain like this. And so Montgomery Ward declined. The then mayor, the then president, he did not agree to that. He was like, "Nah, we not going."
Wait, the president
of Montgomery Ward was like, "No." Now here was an interesting thing about that. I didn't put in any video or anything, but here's a fun fact about who was an investor for Montgomery Ward and was kind of like, "What? Why'd you say no to that?" J.P. Morgan Jr.
Wow.
Yeah, J.P. Morgan Jr. was like, "Hey, man. What the fuck?" You know what I mean? We need the help we can get. You know what I mean? And so he and a few other investors were like, "We don't like that, man. That was crazy." And that was kind of the start of a downfall. Yeah. So retail is hard as it is for these businesses, but when you kind of struggling, you don't have a real operating model, and you decline in help, and you things like that. It gets crazy.
I think also once they went into retail, like Marshall Fields was already doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you had all the New York or the East Coast companies that are now opening up stores in Chicago.
That's a good ass point.
So retail was probably hard as hell to do.
Especially when
they stayed at the catalog
probably would have been
portion
crazy.
And then like pivoted into online store when that time came.
Yeah.
But retail is expensive, especially in Chicago. Jeez.
Yeah, right. You
had warehouses. Just stick to that shit.
Right. Yeah, right. Stick to that. And you had to deal with the post office. You know what I mean? Like that could have been profitable for you. But 1944. Jump ahead a little bit. The company. Now this was like a, I don't know if I want to say a pivotal point, but like this was a point where it seemingly got worse. You know what I'm saying? 1944, the company's workers went on strike. And here we go again in Chicago about a strike. And if you are unfamiliar with strikes in Chicago, we have several episodes. You can go back and check out go to Pullman, check out the Haymarket episode.
Yeah.
If you're unfamiliar. But another strike happened. Now, this one was different. Not different. It really was more the same. What happened was the workers, about 12,000 workers that work for Montgomery Ward, want to go on strike. And the president at that time, the new president, not Aaron, he didn't want to settle. He refused to settle this thing. You know what I mean? He refused to say, hey, look.
Words are hard sometimes.
Yeah, they really are. They be kicking my ass. He refused to settle the strike. So guess what happened?
What?
Another incident in Chicago history where the president of the United States had to step in. President Roosevelt at the time, he stepped in, and here we go again. He sent troops to Chicago. Let me tell you something. Let me break this. I'm not getting into politics of it. No politics, man. But what the fuck is up with these presidents thinking they can just need to send troops to Chicago? This shit been happening for decades, century plus. Every time some shit pop off in Chicago, y'all want to just send the troops. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Chill.
Relax.
Damn. It's worse shit going on in the rest of the country, and y'all sending troops to Chicago every chance you get. That's what he did. But not only that. Not only did he send troops to Chicago, but he sent troops to Chicago to seize Montgomery Ward, the company.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, he seized the company because dude didn't want to settle. Now, Montgomery Ward, president, was kind of bogus for that. For not settling and hearing his people out. He didn't believe that they shouldn't have been arguing over what the hell they was arguing on. That's kind of wild, but it's beside the point. Neither here nor there. Why you got to send the troops there and seize the whole company, right? So that's what happened. 1945, a year later, Truman was like, "Man, end this shit, man," and he ended the seizure.
What?
These words, boy. Let's hurry me get this shit over with. I'm almost done, man. All right, after that, y'all, just to sum it up real quick. After that, the company continued to shrink, right, to save some money, man. But, ultimately it didn't work. In 1985, the catalog business closed after 113 years.
That's crazy.
113 years, they ended the catalog right before the We Are the Bears start popping off. And then competition continued to get fierce, man. After that, 1990s, in the 90s.
Yeah, that was different.
Oh, you got Walmart starting to come. Target is starting to come.
Navy,
everything. All that shit started to pop off, man. But
the internet, you could probably
for real.
Could you shop it online?
I don't know if you could have.
You could probably browse.
Right. You know where you're going.
You could look at things. I wonder if there was online catalogs at that point.
That's a good point.
In 95? I don't know. I was a baby.
Online catalog. Ain't that same shit? Online is a catalog. It's a catalog of products. Right?
No, I'm talking
you
about
mean put their catalog on. That would be a website.
Yeah, like a what?
What did you say?
An online catalog.
Yeah, right. And ain't that monotonous? Ain't online is a catalog. It's a catalog of products.
Like if their catalog was now digital.
That would just be a website.
Sure. So
why you keep saying online catalog? I guess I don't know why that's throwing me off.
You meant redundant. Redundant, not monogamous.
I didn't say monogamous. I said monotonous.
Monotonous.
That I do know.
Words are so hard.
Anyway, 1998, I believe they filed for Chapter 11.
Don't give it a nickname.
Chapter 11. Chapter 11.
1-1.
Chapter 1 uno. December 28, 2000. After they made that national landmark, the bits I know they closed down. All the buildings closed down. The remaining 250 stores, closed down. 37,000 employees. I remember that. That's crazy.
That's wild.
That is wild. 24 years ago, 23 years ago. I remember that.
And you know what the problem is? Is that boomers will insist that millennials ruined the economy. When they made dumbass decisions.
Who?
That boomers.
The boomers did kind of.
They fucked it up.
Yeah. I was about, I forgot. This is the one time I want to be called a millennial.
You're definitely not a boomer. A boomer is someone who was born in the 40s to the 60s.
A boomer was like
our parents.
Yeah.
Our boomers.
The boomers, they was Pop babies.
Pop babies.
You know why I call them pop babies? Because this is how they was popping them out.
Stop. Now, let's go talk about this food, y'all.
Oh, man. Hey, check it out, though. Right before we get it here. 2004, they became an online catalog.
They were Shut up.
Oh, somebody bought their assets and used the name, turned them into online catalog. And,
yeah. Just like how they did with the Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah. Hey, Bed Bath & what was it? Bath and Body Works.
No, Bed Bath.
No. I'm just saying. I'm going somewhere. remember the sign over there?
Oh,
BBW. Sign up at bbw.com.
Oh my God.
What? Slow down.
BB Works.
BBW.
Bed Bath.
Hey, what Drake
Bath
say?
and Body Works.
Anyway, let's go talk about the food after that, man. But there you have it. Montgomery Ward for all you old cats out there.
BBW Jobs. That's what it was.
There it is. BBW Jobs. let's get out of here.
All right.
Buddy.
Let's talk about this food, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So this week we went to Shinya Ramen House.
And that shinya was good.
You don't even know what you're saying.
So don't.
They say sometimes when you don't know what you're saying, you should just not say it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Just stay in your lane is basically what you said.
Basically. But yeah, so this place is probably, I would say, close to Bridgeport. It's off.
It's in Bridgeport.
It's technically, yeah. I don't want someone coming from me. Actually, no one calls it Bridgeport.
Gosh, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Shut up, nerd.
We did too much. We did too much this episode.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
It's all right. But yeah, so we went to Shinya Ramen House, and I was actually kind of really pleasantly surprised. I knew it was going to be ramen. I knew we were going to get ramen, but everything else that we ordered that wasn't ramen was also very good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their food comes in different categories. So you have your appetizers, your grilled items, your ramen, and then you have your don, which are your rice bowls, and then chazuki. Yeah,
that should sound good. Did we have that?
We did not have that one. And then they have a hibachi fried rice, and then your desserts, smoothies, mixed drinks, sake, all kinds of wine, beer, cocktails. It's a ton of stuff. So I'm just gonna list the stuff we ordered.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we ate.
Do like we normally do.
Wow. Think you funny?
No, I'm good.
You think you're hilarious?
I'm just keeping it a buck.
All right, so the first thing we had was fried chicken seasoned with salt, pepper, served with spicy mayo, and it's called chicken. Oh, I'm not gonna pronounce it.
Just try.
Nope.
Spell it out.
Karaage. I've
never
tried to spell.
Let me see.
I can't tell if it's.
That's garage, garage. That's garage. That's how I say it.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's
garage.
Okay.
It's garage. That's what I think.
Sure.
But somebody could be like, you dumbass.
But they're basically chicken nuggets, but not processed nuggets. They're full pieces of chicken breaded and fried.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I was describing that one.
No. You got it. I mean, they were.
You got a ton of them.
I was about to say, shit, your ass get a lot of these big nuggets.
Yeah, you got a lot of these big nuggets.
And that shit sound like I was trying to sell you.
But that was very, very good. I thought it was going to be simple and whatever. It is simple, but it is really delicious. You can't stop popping them bitches.
Yeah, for real. That's not what she said. But here's the thing. Watch the roof of your mouth, because this fried chicken is fried hard.
Yeah.
It's fried hard, man.
It's fried on to order.
Yeah. And
so it's not just sitting there getting stale.
Yeah. Your ass is gonna be hurting.
Yeah.
Catch the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
We then got the pork pot stickers, and you can either get them steamed or pan seared, pan fried. But the normal order is pan fried, but you can ask for them to be steamed. Those were also very good.
Yeah.
The sauce they came with was amazing. I ate all of them.
Yeah,
No, you had a couple.
I had one. Now that I think about it,
You don't even.
two.
You don't even remember.
I like those though.
They were really good.
They were very good.
Yeah.
They were very. You know, I remember I moved on from them kind of quickly because, like, here's the thing. I moved on from it quickly just because they paying for they pot stickers, man. If you never had a pot sticker, like, what's going on, man? Like, grow up. But like, second of all, you really can't get pot stickers wrong.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
I mean, you can.
My ass can get them wrong.
Yeah. You can get them wrong. Yes, correct.
I get a lot of food wrong.
Just facts. All right. Well, next we had the salmon teriyaki, which was a grilled salmon fillet with teriyaki sauce, and it was really crispy. The skin was on. It was really good.
Yes.
That one I really, really loved. And we had some of it left over, and I ate it with, like, I reheated some of the rice, and I added it on top. It was so good.
Yeah, that was fire. Now, here's the thing. Honest thing about this one, I think if you are like, man, I don't know if I rock with fish like that, this don't really taste like fish at all.
I mean,
like, it don't really have, you know what I'm saying?
It tastes like salmon.
No, it don't. Salmon is a fish. You know what I mean? It don't taste like that's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant like it doesn't taste fishy.
Yeah, no, it's so like fried or cooked well, like that.
Seasoned well, yeah. It tastes like teriyaki.
Yeah, right. I took scenic route again, huh?
The next thing we got were the ribeye steak skewers. It's grilled marinated ribeye on.
How'd you say that? Ribeye?
Ribeye?
You said ribeye.
I did not say ribeye.
Yes, you did.
What is wrong with you today?
Well, no. Damn.
Ribeye. That's kind of racist.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
It absolutely is. I'm a foreigner, and you're making fun of my English. At least I speak 3 languages, Mr. Monolingual.
Wow, I think I speak 3 languages too.
No, you don't.
I speak 4, matter of fact.
What are they?
Ebonics, English.
Actually, you can't even use that word anymore.
Spanish. I was about to say,
do not speak Spanish.
I do. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. What's
you
up?
just said nueve, and that means you don't speak Spanish.
What is it?
The V is a B.
Man, please. This is the first time I've never heard that.
That's because you don't speak Spanish.
Hey, ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien.
That's
¿Y tú?
You mispronounce bien.
Nah, what? What is it?
Bien.
I said bien.
You said bien.
Get out of here. Like,
Don't do me, okay?
And I speak Arabic.
Okay. All right. Alrighty.
Okay. Y'all keep playing with me. I know 30 words.
You do know 30 words. I'll give you that much.
That's enough to speak.
Nope.
That's enough to speak. That's
you know how to say I want chicken.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty.
That's communication,
I want
baby.
Coffee.
That's communication.
All food related.
And look, nope, I know how to say car. Seata. If I need to get out that jam.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Car.
Uh-huh.
Okay, next we got the ramen, and I got the chicken python ramen. It's chicken broth served with an egg ramen noodle, topped with grilled chicken, bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, blackwood ear.
What'd you say?
I said grilled chicken, bean sprouts.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Bamboo shoots. You need Jesus today.
No. I swear, I do know. I thought because at first what I was gonna say is like I was eating chicken beans.
Mushrooms, green onions, fish cake, and a half soft boiled egg. This one was really, really good. The broth was so flavorful.
Tastes like barbecue.
It was so good. Well, because the chicken is grilled. So, like, some of that flavor seeps into the broth. It was so good. And the chicken, they only used chicken thigh. So, it was, like, very fatty and, like, nice and juicy. And I really, really loved that a lot. Yeah. And I love egg noodles. So, it was perfect.
That was egg noodles? Mm-hmm. I didn't. Was the other one the egg noodles, too?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what the difference between egg noodles. Is it just the batter they in?
Not batter, but yeah. Dough.
There it is. Same thing.
Nope. The same at all, actually.
What's the difference between batter and dough? Like, don't dough become batter? Ain't batter.
What?
Don't you make
dough become batter?
No, that's not what I mean. And I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but like, I guess batter is the thing in the bag. That's the powder I go and stop.
The thing in the bag.
The mixture in the bag. Y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to say. I know y'all listen. If y'all listen to this right now, you trying to wild out right now.
Both are made of flour.
See?
I'll give you that much. But that's probably the only thing.
Somebody gonna be like, we gonna lose credibility on eating not to eat.
Batter is like, think of like when you fry something, you dip it in batter and then you fry it.
That's what I'm saying. But can't you use dough as a
No, that's
dough is right?
I mean, no, it becomes like a fried bread.
Hey, I know what's going through your head right now. You said these non-cooking.
I'm so fucked up in my mind right now. I don't even know what's going on. I think you're trolling me. No. Testing me. I don't know. Is the word for batter and like, you said,
hey, I know in your head you like
dough the same in English? I don't know.
This is why you don't talk to stupid people about shit.
Sometimes they say when they go low, you go high. Okay? Even though I'm mad at them this week, but that's
the best thing. The best thing is is when you got a person that don't know what the fuck they talk about. They start fucking you up.
Yeah, and I'm just confused. Sometimes I'd be confused.
I saw you should have saw the look on her face, y'all. She was trying to figure out what the fuck is dough batter.
I was like, should I Google if batter is dough? One is liquid. As far as I know. I've made a ton of batter in my life and a ton of dough, and never have I thought, damn, is this batter or dough? Ever. I could point it out. You show me something, I'd be like, that's dough. That's batter. But right now, I doubt myself.
I knew I was fucking you up. My bad. Because I genuinely wasn't trying to do that. But
I don't believe you.
Oh goodness. Oh man. It's funny.
Also, like most pasta is made with egg. You know, like pasta is flour, egg.
Right. I know.
Salt. That's it. So but egg noodles.
Is that a dough or is that a batter?
Dough. What the fuck is dough, babe? It's a dough. It's a dough. Batter is wet. But it's a wet batter.
Ain't that wet? Egg juice?
Egg juice.
All right, let's continue.
Oh my God.
Let's continue. We can just go, man. You good.
Let's just say batter is thin. Dough holds together. He gonna sip his water. Like he didn't just fuck up my life. Anyway, and also these ramens are pretty inexpensive.
Ramen
dishes are $13.99. Stop laughing. What is this?
I don't know. No.
What is this?
Hey, I did this. This is my fault.
Can you come back?
I apologize.
Can you come back? Because I'm not trying to babysit.
No. Okay, we good. Pull this together. What were we talking about? Ramens? Okay.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This is the last episode.
Okay. No.
I quit.
Damn.
I quit.
Damn.
This is my letter of resignation.
Okay. Boy, I'm sorry, y'all.
You should be.
Oh, boy.
Well, Dario ordered the curry chicken ramen.
Okay.
Just chicken broth with curry in it and served with egg ramen noodles, fried chicken. It's the same fried chicken that we had in the nugget form is now in the ramen. Bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, mushrooms, cabbage, green onions, fish cakes, and half a soft-boiled egg. How'd you like that?
I thought it was fantastic. It was weird because, like, to me, I shouldn't have a whole piece of chicken, like the fried chicken, inside of a ramen bowl. That was a little different. Not saying that it's not good at all, because the chicken is good, but with the sauce in the ramen soup was good.
Yeah,
it was good. Like, I mean, the chicken didn't seem like it lose. If anything, it felt like it enhanced it a little bit.
Yeah,
by having the flavor of the ramen. It was good. I mean, it's different because it was
really good.
Two big pieces of chicken. I think yours
was better than mine.
I honestly do too. I think so too. I will say,
even though mine was really good, but I love curry. So like,
if you had that, if you put the sauce, I mean the ramen, what is it? Soup?
Broth.
Yeah, there. If you put the broth of yours in with the chicken of mine.
Well, no, I liked my chicken more and your broth.
But you like the chicken better than Oh, so we opposite then. I like my chicken more and your broth better.
Yeah.
And that's different.
That is different. But they also have a ton of options that you can order from for ramens. Next, we got rice bowls. We got
one, right?
Huh?
We get one?
We got two.
Damn.
Grilled sliced salmon. No, psych. Grilled sliced salmon with salmon roe over white rice served with broccoli and sesame seeds. This was probably the least impressive dish out of all of them.
Agreed.
It was missing texture and more flavor.
Yeah.
The rice was super bland.
It needed some sauce, some juice.
It needed something. And also, for me, it was soft salmon, soft rice. And I just don't like when the textures are the same. I like a variety of texture when I'm eating, like something crunchy or something, I don't know, something different.
Yeah.
Like something cold with something hot. I don't know. But this one was kind of boring, if I'm being honest.
I would agree. Yeah. It was just a little, I feel like for me, because I liked the flavor of everything, but it was just dry.
It was
plain. Just dry.
It was plain and boring. Which is opposite. Well, the next thing we got, which is the tonkatsu, which is panko crumbed pork chop with caramelized onions, egg cooked in a sweet and savory sauce, served with white rice and topped with broccoli, green onions, pickled radish, and sesame seeds. This one is very good. Yeah. The rice alone was incredible. I could have eaten the rice by itself without the pork chop, which I actually only had like a bite of the pork chop, but the rice by itself was really, really good. I really enjoyed the flavor.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was very good. The pork chop was fire.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I like that.
I really liked it a lot. It was crispy, just super flavorful, very soft.
Yeah.
On the inside.
I wish it had been more pork chop.
What do you mean? There was 2 pieces.
But it wasn't a lot of pork chop on there.
Oh, it was like more bone.
It was a little more bone.
Gotcha.
I mean, you kind of had to like pick. So you didn't really get, it was more soup and rice than anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, which, again, if it had been a little bit more of the pork chop, oh man, that would have been in my top 3 of these.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah. Next we had the desserts, which we had the Japanese cheesecake. Actually, no, psych. We had just regular cheesecake and mochi. Mango mochi.
Fantastic.
Really good. Yeah.
This is our second time in the year, having cheesecake without any sauce on it.
Fruit topping.
Yeah, fruit topping on it. Which that's new for me. Like I didn't think it was cheesecake. Without that on it, like
you thought it had to have strawberries on top.
Right. I thought that was like, customary. You had to some, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it didn't. So but
it was very good.
To my point, it was very good.
Mm-hmm. I wonder where they get it from. I don't know if they make it in house.
That's not like the Basque.
No, it does not.
It's not like that.
It has a.
That was the other one that we had, y'all.
Graham cracker crust.
Yeah, that was the other one, y'all. But it's still good. It honestly tastes like it had like the strawberry.
It did.
It did.
It did not.
No, it definitely did. But what I'm saying,
it's just the cheesecake.
Maybe that's all in my mind. When I'm eating the cheesecake, I'm like,
you have a lot of like flavor association in your brain.
So
like,
I taste it. Yeah. I'd be tasting.
Yeah. It's actually a thing that people study. They talk about even like with scents and stuff. There's a phenomenon where people in Canada, when they changed from the paper to the plastic $100 bill,
mm-hmm.
people thought it smelled like maple syrup.
Wait, but what?
When they smell the $100 bill, that it would smell like maple syrup.
Here?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. My bad. Canada.
And
what?
Yeah, and like thousands of people thought that, reported it, like, oh, this new bill smells like maple syrup, but the Canadian government said it is not in fact infused with maple syrup, but it was like a smell association that people had. They're like, it smells like maple syrup.
That was like when Drake came out with the Chronic 2001 album, and everybody opened it up and was like, man, it smells like weed.
It probably did not.
It did not. Like, it smelled different, but it didn't smell like weed. I don't know. I was like, man, look, what y'all just thirsty for this, man. Like, it did not smell like weed. No,
it's a smell. It's a thing. People,
because it had a big weed leaf on it. That's all it was. That was a good album too, though. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a good album.
All right, well,
I got it somewhere.
If you enjoyed this episode, I don't know why.
Damn.
This is us christening the new platform. With Dario's bullshit.
Hey, welcome, Buzzsprout. We got to kick it off. We kicked off Anchor like this.
We did. That's true. That episode no longer exists, so hopefully this episode won't exist soon. If you did not like this episode, that's all right. This is not who we really are. Just try us again next week. Dario's tired.
So no, hey, it's all good. We win some, we lose some. Hey, bye.
so much for listening to today's episode, and we hope you loved it.
And if you could, please follow us on social media at 77 Flavors Shy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter.
If you have any ideas or deep dives that you'd love us to do, please contact us at media@77flavorsshy. That's the number 77 flavors and shy for Chicago.com.
If you like visuals, please subscribe and follow and watch us on our YouTube channel at the same thing, 77 Flavors Shy, or search 77 Flavors of Chicago.
If you would like to support us monetarily, go ahead and click that Buzzsprout link in the description of this episode.
And as always, we gonna see you next week. Peace.